Anthony Joshua loses to Alexander Usyk in a 12-round fight, split decision. With that being said, I enjoyed the fights. I enjoyed the card. As far as the main event, Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk, the only thing I can say about that is simply this. Where was the killer? He still went in there and didn't use his natural advantages. He had a good game plan. Going to the body was good. Answering all them combinations with blows to the body was good. But had Anthony Joshua been a closer, he would be having those belts right now because he waited. You should not have ever expected to go 12 rounds. It's either all out or nothing. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate him trying. I appreciate what he tried to do. But at the end of the day, I didn't see anything pretty too much different from the last fight other than he had a more stern look on his face. He went to the body more and he was more mobile. But Anthony Joshua didn't capitalize on certain opportunities, nor did he let his hands go. When I was watching the fight, I was saying to myself, he needs to create the situation. All he did was wait on Alexander Usyk. He let Alexander Usyk set the pace. He wasn't doing anything, throwing any punches unless Alexander Usyk was being physical and throwing punches. And he was supposed to dictate. He was supposed to lead the charge. He was supposed to take initiative. He was supposed to be the ring general. He was supposed to be first. He was supposed to give Usyk something to think about and something to fear. Therefore, when Usyk was doing all that movement and running around, and keep in mind, when I say running around, I'm not using running around like haters try to use it on other fighters to say that they're scared. I realize being evasive is part of boxing. But basically, when he was being evasive and he was running around, he could have used that fear that he instilled in him to keep him on that bicycle, to drain him even more, to get him in a position to be able to knock him out, because he could have drained his tank that way had he put some fear into Usyk. But still, and this is why I think people say so much about Anthony Joshua, and I finally figured it out. It's because Anthony Joshua is such a physical specimen. When he doesn't do something, it looks bad because he's such a physical specimen, and ultimately it boils down to not being aggressive enough, still not throwing enough punches enough, still everything else was cool, but the mentality was still not there. The killer mentality was still not there. He still didn't use his natural advantages other than when he was in the clinch. Still. And that's when I figured out Anthony Joshua is an athlete. He's not a fighter. He doesn't have the natural, once again, people, where was the urgency? This is why I impressed upon mentality. And you can think about all the interviews that you done heard from all the Hall of Famers and all the boxers. What did they all say at the end of the day? What did they all boil it down to at the end of the day? They said the same thing, all of them. Anthony Joshua's got all the tools, but it's the mentality. Anthony Joshua doesn't have a killer mentality. He doesn't have a sense of urgency. He doesn't have anything. And once again, in there throwing them light-ass punches, his body blows, had mustard on it. But up top, it was just nothing. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm saying that he had a bad performance. He did good for what he was going to do. However, the game plan was to get him out of there. I think once again, and I seen somebody wrote this in the comments section, so hats off to you. Because they said, I think Anthony Joshua's going to go out there and try to box him again. Besides the body shots, Anthony Joshua did go out there and try to box him again. And he lost again. Once again, I appreciate him putting the heavyweight division on fire. I appreciate him taking challenges, and I appreciate all that. But this is why I've been on the fence the entire time. I just accept the fact that Anthony Joshua will never be the fighter that I think that he's supposed to be, because I'm basing it off his physical appearance, thinking that athleticism and the aggression is already built into a person that size with that kind of league, with that kind of length. I'm sorry. And it's just not true. He's just not that. And this is the thing, because I thought he was going to win the fight. I didn't think he was going to lose, but I said to myself, he'll never beat a Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua still don't know how to just flat out plain good old fashioned put it on somebody. He doesn't know how to do. Anthony Joshua doesn't know how to put it on you. He just doesn't, man. You know, but he still got fights. There's still money to make. I would like to see him and Wilder still. I don't need to see Joshua and Tyson Fury because I know the outcome of that. Tyson Fury beats Anthony Joshua. And that's just based off his mechanics alone. Joshua got some bad mechanics, man. He got some bad mechanics. And to add on top of that, Anthony Joshua has zilch head movement. His head is a sitting target. I don't think that's ever going to change. Is it something he could work on? Yes. But when he hires these people, I don't know what Anthony Joshua needs somebody around him who knows what the fuck they're doing and knows what the hell he needs. He really does, man. But at the end of the day, look at all that he's accomplished. It's nothing to be ashamed of. He's done a lot in boxing. He's made a lot of money. Hell, he doesn't even have to box at this point. He doesn't. But at this point, man, I'm not going to say hang it up. I'm going to say at this level, and for the amount of money and success that you have, it's hard for me to think that he can maintain or create or develop the mentality he needs to stay at the top and to beat somebody like a Fury or to beat somebody like Usyk. Because once again, he could have beat Usyk today. He started off great. But they went in there for 12 rounds. And once again, somebody said this to me in my comment section. They're like, yeah, Anthony Joshua was talking knockout all the way up until the fight date. Then he was talking about 12 rounds. And I was like, yeah, I see that, but I'm not paying no attention to that. There's no way he ain't going to go in and be aggressive. Anthony Joshua, even if Anthony Joshua won, that was not the performance I wanted to see from him. And I'm going to say that on a personal note instead of just a technical note. And like I said, that's what I realized. He'll never be the fighter that I think he should be able to be. He's never going to use his weight, his size, his reach, how I think he's supposed to use it. He still didn't use it. And once again, for everybody that was talking shit, for everybody saying, oh, you're being so hard on him, what did it all boil down to? I didn't talk about him developing skill set. I ain't talking about him being faster. I talked about one thing this entire time: mentality. Had he had a mentality of a killer, he would have knocked Usyk out. You seen it. Usyk was actually there for Anthony Joshua's taking. He just don't know how to close, and he don't know how to put it on you once he gets you hurt. He just doesn't know that. Where does he go from here? Who knows? But at the end of the day, bro, you win. You still got a good ass resume. You still make all the money, Yeah, people are going to criticize you. Yeah, you're going to have that. But in the end, Anthony Joshua still wins. I actually didn't think Usyk deserved to win. But at the same time, I didn't think Joshua deserved to win. That's just my opinion. I thought it was a draw. To tell you the truth, I want to see the shit again. But maybe I need to watch the fight again to see a more definitive line to why Usyk won. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But to me, I wouldn't have gave it to either fighter. Because neither Usyk or Joshua gave me what I wanted to see. Maybe I'm hoping for too much. Maybe I'm asking for too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But neither one of those guys give me the fight that I wanted to see. What was the fight before that? I hate when I draw a blank. Perkovic and you guys know what I'm talking about. Whatever the co-main event before that was an interesting fight. And even the Chinese dude let old boy off the hook because he was supposed to get him out of there. But that's a different video for a different day. But nonetheless, it is what it is, and it's interesting to see what's going to happen to the heavyweight division from here going forward. Does it go back in the dark? Do we get undisputed? I don't think we're going to get an undisputed. So, damn, I guess without Anthony Joshua, the interest in the heavyweight division or even want to see it undisputed is pretty much dead. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Is it over for the heavyweight division? Is there anybody else we can look forward to seeing fight or can capture that amount of casual attention? I don't know, man. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Wayne, I'm out.